Are we officially in the recession? Is this like the word? All right, TK.
Bill,
Welcome.
did anything happen this week? We've got some Trev numbers coming out.
I feel like nothing happened. Yeah.
I feel like the recession is the very first thing that people want to know about, because chances are in our thumbnail, it alluded to the economy crashing.
I would imagine, but last week it said recession. I mean, but we've been talking that, haven't we felt like there's a recession? But for a while, like some people definitely have felt like there's a recession here for a long time, like a year, maybe more.
Well, technically, we're in stagnation. I mean, the market has just not been growing since May. It just goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and we're just like, we're even Steven. What's going on?
Even Steven since May.
Since May. That's a long time.
Is that a long time? Why, we're just kind of dancing on a line here with
dancing on a line, right?
So what? Average price?
The GDP.
We're talking about GDP. Oh,
yeah.
GDP is total bullshit.
Why?
Why?
I mean, they measure it, and so therefore it's a consistent metric. So whether or not it's,
do we even know how they measure that
metric or not, they're still measuring it the same way.
But do we know even how they measure it?
Well, you know what, Darryl? I think that's for another show with smarter people.
With smarter people. Okay, so we assume
care more.
We assume that they're measuring it in a way that looks out for the greater good of the people, though, right? That's the general assumption.
I think what it is it's kind of like when you go to your party with all your friends and you're just kind of like, hey man, what kind of car do you drive? Hey man, where are you guys going on vacation? Hey man, like those type of things. The government's all, when they get together, they're like, hey, what's your GDP? Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look what ours is.
Yeah, but what's yours per capita, dickhead? Huh?
Somebody get this guy out of here.
Yeah,
who even brought France?
Jesus Christ. TK, are we officially in the recession? Is this like the word? Have we actually fallen into, it doesn't matter.
Recession, it doesn't matter whether you're in one or not. It's not like anything changes. Like
what? Nothing changes in a recession?
Nothing does change. People's behavior changes based on the media telling them whether they're in a recession or not.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
It's not like you lose your rights. It's not like you don't get invited to the parties anymore. They're like, Canada's in a recession.
No, but
they can't come to Switzerland this year.
But that's not how it works. When you get invited to the party, TK, you think again. You're like, shit, I'm going to have to pay for gas. I'm going to have to buy a present. I'm going to need a sitter. Right? All of a sudden,
you carpool.
Right? Oh, you carpool. Right. So even with a carpool, like that party's costing you $100, at least $100. The babysitter's probably $100. How much is a babysitter with inflation these days?
Isn't it crazy how much a babysitter is?
I don't even know.
I had somebody tell me this week what they should do with their kid because they're watching their kid. And I just said, just bring him. I said, just don't even worry about it. Just bring the kid with you and just have them, sit on your lap or something like that and tell everyone where to go. I had to bring my kid one time to an appointment, and we were selling a house, and we were going to Wonderland. And my son's like, we're going to Wonderland. I promised him we're going to Wonderland. Like, I'm not backing out of this, right? Like, we're going. And so then I get an offer on the property, and I'm like, crap, because it's like on the way to Wonderland.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what do I do, right? So I call up the people, and they're old, right? Like they're like over 80. And I was like, I can come, we can do the offer, but I got to bring my kid. So they're like, yeah, sure, let's go. Let's do it. So I said, okay, I'm on my way. I bring my kid, they meet, they love him. They set him up. They get him milk and cookies and all sorts of stuff. And he gets his iPad out and he's just down in their basement having fun. So we're like going through everything and we're all, negotiating the offer back and forth.
Dad? How much longer? You said we're going to Wonderland.
He's going crazy.
How much longer, Dad? What the hell?
He's going crazy. And they're very like,
ever.
They're slow moving. They're like, oh, we need to think about it. And this was a great offer. Like we had been like, the fact that we got this offer was like incredible, but it took them a while to process because they've been in the house for a long time, custom built it, all that kind of stuff. Long story short is I finally looked at them and I said, I'm not sure what time Wonderland closes today, but if I don't get to take my son soon, we may not be able to go. And they're like, okay, we should accept the offer. Let's do it.
No way. What a great strategy.
I thanked Connor afterwards. I said, Connor, we just sold a house because of you. I said, way to go.
Holy.
Yeah. And they're super happy. They're super happy because now it's like 3 or 4 months later and the prices went down because this was like near the spring almost, right? Prices were higher then and their price probably went down. It was like I don't know what it was, but almost
interesting strategy. People should try and use that strategy now, because it doesn't seem like too many other strategies are working.
Bring your kids to the offer presentation date. Be
Just
like, look,
bother the shit
this kid
out of the seller.
Come on.
Yeah, somebody
tell the other agents. Tell the agents you got to get your client up.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.